Hello, good evening, Resilience family. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope all had a wonderful week in this beginning of this new week. I'm hoping it's good, just really good for you. Some of us might have had some trying times over the weekend during this past week, but God, y'all, but God. So welcome, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Resilience with Dawn Olivia. Y'all, we got a wonderful episode for you. So I have, which I feel like I just feel like I know him, like I've known him forever. Our paths have crossed in our Saint Sabina days. He was the knucklehead though, y'all. So I don't had too much interaction with him. Yet I know of him. He's a good brother and doing some good in these streets. So much to do, y'all. Welcome, Joseph, King Justus. I love it. I used to call my son King Josiah. Just wonderful. All these KJs. But anyway, how are you doing this evening?
Yes, I'm wonderful. Thank you for this opportunity to be on the show. And you know what's crazy though? I always said that if I ever had a son, I would name him Josiah.
I'm telling
that's
you.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. It is a mighty name.
Josiah. But no, thank you. Thank you so much for yes.
So tell the people who you are. Tell us a little bit about you. Let's talk about you.
All right. Yeah, so Joseph, born and raised Chicago, South Side. Long story short, grew up from a good family household, you know what I'm saying? My father, real father, well, won't say real father, but my blood father. He left when I was real young, you know what I'm saying? Not old enough to remember who he was, nothing about him. And then my stepfather, who became my real father, who I call dad, you know what I'm saying? And I give him the honor of him stepping in. And had he not stepped in my life when I was young, like Dawn, I kid you not, I do not think that I would be alive today. I really don't. That protection that he gave me, that discipline that he gave me, it really steered me the right way. So, yeah. And so me growing up, it's like it was half and half. I had, I came from family, came from love, you know what I'm saying? Got the story of, you know what I'm saying, growing up in a dark place and not having this, not having that. No, I was born and raised in love, but still rebelled. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hit the streets. Got kicked out, matter of fact. My family kicked me out. My whole family didn't want me in the house. Had issues, just rebellious, kicked me out. Long story short, just like the prodigal son. So when I hear you talk about, your daughter, if that's okay to talk about, right?
It's okay. Yep, I'm an open
daughter,
book.
Right?
Yes.
Like, keep praying for your daughter because it's out of your hands, but in God's hands. And that's the best hands it could ever be in. Because when I got kicked out, it's not what my mother and my father wanted to do. They were crying tears, shedding tears, because they knew what was out there for me. You know what I'm saying? But I was too hard-headed. But they released me to these streets. They didn't want to. They put it in God's hands. My mother's on her face every day I was out there in the streets.
Wow.
And that's what kept me though. So I'm saying that to you, like, even with your daughter, like, keep praying because look, I'm a living witness of what prayer can do. It brought me back home, you know what I'm saying, like the prodigal son. So just went through a lot, you know what I'm saying, on the streets, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the gangs, the drinking, the sex, you know what I'm saying, all that, weed, all that, just living crazy about our life. And came back to my senses like the prodigal son. And it was on from there.
Wow.
The church and grew up all around God and all that, but God was not in me. I thought I knew him and their mama say, I know God, but I did not know God. I did not. But I opened my heart. I was going through a lot of near-death experiences when I was out in the streets. And the last one, man, I got so many stories, Dawn, but like last one was I moved from 51st and Washington Park is where I moved out
wow.
to. And then I moved from
They're
there
my stepping grounds.
Yeah. Yeah, low end, huh?
Yes, that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up on 45th
right
in
around there.
Calumet.
And so, yeah, low end. I love Bronzeville to this day. But I moved to the YMCA downtown. Could have lost my life many times while I was on 51st and on Washington Park. And then, then I could have lost my life while. Long story short, I moved from the Y. I humbled myself, and I went back home. I asked to come back home. The streets was nothing in it. I came from love. I knew what real love was. Came from a good family. Knew what good family was. You know what I'm saying? And I came to my sisters, asked to come back home, and they offered me back. Accepted me back. They had their rules that I had to follow. You know what I'm saying? But they accepted me back. And as soon as I stepped back home, my boys called me. They're like, "Joe, where you at, man? Where you at?" I was like, "Man, I'm back to the crib." They're like, "Man, we thought it was you. We could have swore it was you." I'm like, "Man, what y'all talking about?" Man, somebody just got murdered at the Y. Man, we thought it was you. And so that was, I've had many experiences like that. I was a wake-up call. I smoked a lot of weed, so I was just about being paranoid, but I always felt like death was following me, literally.
Man.
Literally. My feet got shot on number 3 bus, same bus route. I should have been on. Got shot twice in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? And I was the night before he got shot, I thought that I was going to have my life snatched. I just had a feeling. And the day after, he got on the same route. So it's just all these things that was happening in my life it was literally God just saying, backing me in the corner. I didn't know it, but now God, he disciplines those he loves. And so he was forcing me into a corner to as I had nowhere to turn but to him. But during all them years growing up in church, all them years where it didn't mean nothing. But this one time my father had come out to Promise Keepers, right? Promise Keepers, this is back in the 90s. And my father asked me to go to Promise Keepers. Promise Keepers was, you know what that is? It's like at Bear Stadium, right? It's nothing but men. It's like a men's conference, a men's service, right? At Soldier Field. And my father invited me out. And normally I'd be like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Like, I'm good. I didn't want none of that. I was like, yeah, I'm there. And Dawn, that was the day my life shifted. The preacher was preaching. It was literally grabbed me. And went to the altar, gave my life sincerely to the Lord. Sincerely. Amen. And how I know that something changed was that when I came back to my seat, I was telling everybody around me, I said, man, I feel so powerful. I feel so powerful. I didn't know what it was. And they started laughing at me, Dawn. They was laughing at me. But I was dead serious. It was a feeling I never felt before in my life. But now I understand after reading the Bible say, you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. Yes. So when I spoke those words and say, you are saved by the confession and belief in your heart. And man, I meant it. And so not knowing that when I spoke them words, God's Spirit came in me, you know what I'm saying? And that began my transformation from the inside, right? But my mind wasn't renewed. So I was a heavy smoker, right? So even after I gave my life, I'm still doing old things, talking, still cussing, all that, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really changed, but it said, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because not until I got into that word, that my mind began to, renew and changing old ways and all that, you know what I mean? So I had a dramatic change. Wow. My homies can testify. They know, old girlfriends, old homies, they know. They look at me now, in amazement because they know the old Joe. People that just see me, people that may see me now, don't really know the story. If they knew, they would be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Because his word is true. I am transformed. Still got a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never fit to be sitting up here I got 100% together. No.
Yes.
I got a lot of heavy work to do. But I come a long way though. I come a long way. So God has been good for sure.
Yes, God is good. God, that just warms my heart. I'm sorry. I love to hear transformation. I love when God just do what God do, you know? I can speak the same thing, Joseph.
No, go ahead, because you was out for a minute, the connection.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was speaking about transformation with God. I love when he does that. Because he done the same thing for me. The same thing for me. I was in them streets. People didn't know. But I was. Ended up having a daughter, another daughter, out of wedlock, from just doing me, not really listening to God and knowing what he had for me. Knowing my purpose, I've been running for it for a long time. But he'll sit you down, he will sit you down.
Yes.
And that's when you got a decision to make, and I pray everyone walks towards him. Yes. So, you are like a spoken word poetry rapper type of dude. Look, tell me about that life.
Hey, I love it. Like I was just telling my homeboy, like even though I'm of age, so to speak,
Oh, dang. All right, guys, we had a little technical difficulty. Joseph done popped off, but he'll be back. But guys, this testimony right here, I don't know, it really touches my heart. It's really inspirational. Again, I love seeing God do what God do. And that's why we're here tonight. To put God out here, y'all. He is real. He is real, and he is a keeper. He is a keeper. And I love him. I'm going to talk about him until the day I die. All right, he is back. Hey, yeah, you get kicked out of there.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Yes, about that.
No worries.
Yeah. Hopefully it don't happen again, but
it's okay. Technology.
Just to continue. I don't like the state of rap and how it is nowadays. I don't want to be referred to as that as a rapper, right? You know what I'm saying? I do poetry in the form of rap. You know what I mean? If rap is rhythm and poetry, then I'll be at, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, but it's my therapy. It's like if I had no audience, I still be doing it. Because it's like how I vent, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I do. So it goes deeper than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it goes deeper than that. Like musically, my family, Bronzeville, we talked about 47, my family, Club Delisa, my grandfather was a famous drummer, Red Saunders, you know what I'm saying? My family was in the arts and, all this. So taught myself how to play the piano. So it's more just being a, a poet or / rapper, but just self-taught. And yeah. So I love to do all that, you know what I'm saying? So to this day, yeah.
It's in your blood. That is amazing. Rhythm. I like that right there. Your rhythm. It's probably like a healing tool for you, right? I don't know. That's what this podcast does for me. It's my healing. It helps me. It helps me push forward from what I've been through, to let me know that God is real and that he is here with us. Yeah. Does that do that for you like that? Your poetry. Your poetry, does it bring some healing to you? Does it help ground you?
Yes, absolutely. And it's like yeah, and that's I was just telling my homeboy today, like my music is a movement. Like it ain't just just music, I want to spark a movement of change, not only with myself, but within people. What else you doing music for if it ain't for the people,
Yes, that's good. So talk about that. Talk about I call it advocacy. What you call it?
The music?
Yes, you being out there for the people.
Yes. It's what my whole life is centered around, like, just for the people. My heart is for the people, and healing, especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about the youth, Chicago, the amount of funerals. Like, I can't do no more funerals, don't.
Man,
I can't.
I hear man.
You come in and out. Do outside. Might be better. I might just step outside for a minute.
That's fine.
Because I'm inside right now. You think yeah, let me step out. Stop.
It's all good. Yeah, you're in and out too. It's okay. Yeah. Go ahead and shift. That just shows me that's what God is doing in these times. He is shifting, y'all. He is shifting.
So hopefully it's better out here. Okay. So hopefully this is more clearer, but you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But yeah, like I can't do no more funerals, Dawn. Like I tried last week, and I felt like I shouldn't have gone because it tore me up. It tore me up inside.
Mm-hmm.
I got too many obituaries, like just can't do it no more. So and I'm saying all that to say, like, saying that's what my music is trying to counteract. You know what I mean? Like we had a mass shooting a couple of weeks ago, you know what I mean? Towards 7 youth, and I saw it. I saw these youth, you know what I'm saying? I heard the gunshots. I was out there, you know what I'm saying? NBC took my footage. NBC News, like Global News, like they took my footage and put it on their thing. But it's like, what's crazy, Dawn? It's like before the shots, though, it always seems to be the music sets an atmosphere. You know what I mean? And the music that the youth were playing, it's that murder, that murder music. It's like, so before the shots rang, the music set the atmosphere for chaos to ensue. So I'm saying all that to say, like, I want to use that same influence, you know what I'm saying, but turn it around, you know what I mean? That same lyrics of death and speak lyrics of life, and really affect some change out here, especially in Chicago, the birth of this so-called drill music, you know what I mean, with the Chief Keef and all that. You know how many youth we done lost off that drill music?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From Dirk, Yvonne, the list goes on and on. Little JoJo, all these rappers we done lost off of this drill music. So it's like I got some animosity, when it come to music in general. So I ain't doing the music just to be doing it. It's like really it's a movement. So, but I need God to get me in the game. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I know He's gonna make a way. I just don't know how. I had an opportunity to at the United Center. I was supposed to take Chief Keef's spot. He was supposed to perform, and I was supposed to take his spot, but it was something that never happened. Some things ensued, and it never happened.
Wow.
So,
that's that spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the spiritual warfare that we in. The music that's out now, it's deep. It's deep. I also follow Pastor John Hanna, and he did a service, about lyrics of the music, and it's deep. Mm-hmm. It goes deep, and it feed into your spirit what you're listening, because you need to protect your ear gates. And I seen it with my own son that passed. It likes it just takes over you, like it possesses you or something. So I feel you. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, because we need that. We need
Yes.
It's a music of life. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Totally.
Yes.
So talk more about how you are combating that out there. What's some of the things that you're working on or collaborating with and doing out there in Chicago?
I'm sorry, say again, you got cut off.
Talk about what you're working on out there. How are you combating that, to
Okay.
help reach these kids?
Yeah, so the thing is, 27 years I spent at the Ark of St. Sabina, right? It's a youth center.
Yes.
And I did a lot of outreach as far as like life skill classes, right? So
Yeah.
27 years at the Ark, 12 years I spent at CPS. And when I
Wow.
was at CPS, Chicago Public Schools, and I was pretty much in every school in Chicago, I kid you not. They would have me, I did everything from truancy visits, going in,
Mm,
saying the homes, where kids weren't showing up to school. I did that. I did safe passage, making sure kids was, safe going to and from school. I did shadowing students that they considered to be high risk, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Just a lot of life skill classes I did in the classrooms, to whereas I would have my own classroom and I just get real with them,
Yeah.
no teacher. I was the teacher. No adults, just me and the kids. They
Yeah.
the bad ones. They considered the bad ones. They
Epic.
gave me the group of the bad
Gotcha.
ones, and
Yeah.
we just did some real discussions, some real life skills, and it was so effective. So that's what I did at CPS for 12 years,
Wow.
and at the Arc, a lot of life skills. Teaching them, videography. I do videography, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Poetry classes, but a lot of life skills. So just recently though, Dawn,
Hmm.
2-3 years ago, I transitioned from the ARC after 27 years to
Yeah.
go full force with the music. You know what I mean? It was just that time,
Yeah.
I love the kids. They know I love them. They know I love them. But it's like, you have dreams and goals that, and it was just time. It was really time. And so that's what I've been on thus far. It's been a lot of outreach in the streets, if you follow me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Social media. It's been a lot of outreach. Still doing what I do, but just maybe in a broader sense,
Yeah.
But yeah, working on an album to whereas a lot of live musicianship,
That's good.
because that music is, yeah. So it's frequencies, music
Yes.
and stuff like that, And what's interesting, Dawn, when we was talking about music, is that's what Lucifer did. That was his expertise. He
Exactly.
was God's right hand man. Did music. They say he
Yeah.
was built with instruments. He didn't have to play. He was music. And so that's
Mm,
all the more why I want to pour salt in his wounds, because he's doing quite a good job, uh, you know, deterring the minds and hearts of these youth. He's
right.
doing quite a good job, and we just have to do a better job. That's all, and counteract it. So, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yes, I've been watching you. I've been watching you. I've been following you, and I'm loving it. I'm loving what God is doing in you and what He's doing around you, through you. And it ain't nothing but elevation. Nothing but elevation. What's gonna happen and what I see for you. Um, and I
Amen.
pray for you.
Hopefully that
I pray.
elevation comes soon. Because look, that you talk about a leap of faith. Look, when
Yes.
I transitioned, like I had, it was no like, all right, if I step out, I know I'm gonna stand firm on this. No, it's like I had no, it's like stepping off a cliff, a mountain with
Yeah.
no parachute, no
No parachute.
nothing, like, nothing.
Get it.
And
Yes.
so darn, like, yeah, it's been a wilderness experience. Like right now, it ain't sweet at all. Like,
I
I
hear
can't tell
you.
you the full story, but it's been rough. It's rough right
I
now
hear
to
you.
this day.
I
But
hear you.
so when you talk about elevation, Dawn, I hope it's coming sooner than later.
Oh,
I
baby.
really do, because Lord knows I need it. We need
Yes.
it. It ain't
God.
just it's so when I say I, it's never just I, it's always I am we. I am
Yeah.
we. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So what I want for I want for us. I will never be
Yeah.
free. I can have all the money in the world. That don't mean a damn thing unless my people are free. Unless we
I
all
hear you.
eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. And God hears you. He knows. Oh, he knows. He knows. I think that is the hardest thing is like fully trusting him in the wait, that wait,
Oh,
knowing promises he gave us and just waiting for it.
hey, and Dawn, I thank God for King David, because he lets me know that I
Yes.
ain't tweaking. I'm not tweaking, because I'm not the one to like never question God. I don't ask who said that. Don't question God. David questioned God. He said, "How long?" Psalm 13. He asked
Yes.
God about 5 times. How
Say that.
long? How long must every day I have sorrow? How long? How long? But the end of that song is, "But I trust in your unfailing love." You know what I'm saying? But he
Yes.
vented the frustration.
Yes.
Because don't about wait. God said, look, 1,000 years is like a day of God. So look,
That part. That
waiting
part.
can be,
That part.
man,
That part.
wait, and all like for real, like some people have took their life because of just
Yeah.
can't wait,
Sadly.
like
Sadly.
can't endure that process of waiting is not sweet
Yes.
at all.
Yes.
Like um, a lot of
Yes.
people in the Bible even jumped the gun. You know what I'm saying? Abraham, Sarah, they got tired of waiting on a promise that they had their own
Come
baby
on.
out, you know what I'm saying? And that messed everything up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that waiting
Yes.
ain't nothing sweet,
Yes. It's not.
but
It's not. That's what I always say.
trust.
Protect the mind and protect your ear gates, protect your sight because it all
Yeah.
works together, and it's either going to be for your good, which I believe God do all things work together for your good. But that tricky free will that he give us, we pray that we all make, good choices, good decisions, so we don't lose our minds. You know, that's what that's my little piece of advice. And I've been watching you and praying for you. I really am praying for you. So quick question though, because
Thank you.
all this, with our kids, and firsthand them streets, those gangs, the violence, the drugs, all that's out there. What is a message that we could leave that you would like to leave to instill in the young people out here?
Purpose is big. You spoke on that. Having
Man,
purpose. Because I remember with my homeboy, I was on the corner. I remember it like it was yesterday. Me telling him like what am I here for? Like,
yeah.
I used to smoke OZs of weed a day. And it was like, I just felt like I had no purpose. So for the young
Mm,
it's well, Tupac said like God come save the youth. Ain't nothing else to do but have faith in you. And literally like because the only way they find their purpose is in them,
yeah.
is in God. So
Yes.
yeah, just for their eyes to be open. And like because if you don't have a goal in life, a dream, something to aspire to, and you out here like a horse without them blinders, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Horse downtown, you know what I'm saying? On the north side,
Mhm.
they got blinders because it keeps them focused, keep them straight. If you ain't got
Right.
that purpose, you just running any and everywhere.
That's good.
You doing anything. And what they're doing out here, any and everything. Dawn, when they shot them 7 kids,
Mm,
they had troop. You know how Saint Sabine is? Man,
yeah.
it was 700
Wow.
buck. I'm talking about buck. Look, and so it's like no aim, no goal. Because if you know that you got $1 billion, if you stay focused, you keep straight. Your goal is to
Right.
keep straight. And if somebody say, man, you keep straight, $1 billion is right there. You ain't finna go to the left or to the right.
Right.
Because you got a dream, you got a purpose, you got a goal. But they unfortunately don't have that in sight. So when you ask them, like, what you want to be when you get older? I just want to be alive. They now, to them, to make it to 23 is a
Man,
miracle. 23.
I know. Look, Joseph.
They feel like they have to achieve something. 23. Like, that's crazy. But that's the world they living in. It's a violent world that they living in. And with this president too. President
Man.
crazy, man. Look. So,
Man.
but and Dawn, we that's a whole other conversation, like, parents, because the acts that I see these kids doing late at night, 2, 3 in the morning, Dawn, 4 in the morning. I kid you
Man.
not. 4 in the morning. Sports of young people. Girl, especially Dawn. All right, I got a young man. I get it. I got a heart for it, but I think I'm even have more of a heart for the young girls out here. Because Dawn, they
out there
twerking on top of cars, half dressed, you know what I'm saying? Not dressed at all, you know what I'm saying?
God.
And what's crazy is I saw some footage. I'm looking at this from my own window. I'm seeing it. And then I seen on like 75th and St. Lawrence, I saw a similar thing. And but it was grown people. So I'm like, where they learning it from? They getting it from the parents. Why is your child 16, not even 18 years old, out at 4 in the morning?
Right.
Anyway, my niece and nephews to this day, like, we keep a close tab on them. Ain't no way they finna be nowhere, you know what I'm saying, and no 3, 4 in the morning. And So
I know that's
parental control is out of control right now.
Man.
That's a whole nother thing to be talked about, Don.
Man, that is true.
The job is not being done. It's not being done, and it's showing. It's showing.
God.
I literally saw the same acts from the young people. The adults was doing the same thing in a different location. And I'm like, well, damn, it's the same thing. That's where they're getting it from, so.
Man. Woo, we got a lot of praying to do. Our intercessor prayers, which I believe I'm one of them. We got to go deep. We got to go deep into the spiritual. And not let up. I don't care how tired and how we get. We got to go in, these times that we are in, baby. Man, it's deep. It is deep, Joseph. It is deep. It is deep.
Yes.
And I'm speaking from the parent side.
You know what, Dawn? Yes. And as you say, yeah, absolutely. But as you say that, it's like there's so much hope, though, amidst so much misery and hopelessness. It's like God gave us the antidote. He gave step-by-step instruction on how we can change everything. He said, if my people, who are called by my name, humble themselves, one, humble yourself, seek my face, turn from your wicked ways, then I'll heal the land. He said, my people. So then make the folks that's lost. He talking about us. If we turn, humble ourselves, then all this can change. All this can change. So that's the heaviest intercession we could ever do, just as individually. Like, you want to change the world, change yourself first.
Man, there we go.
So, there's so much more. Yeah.
There we go. I agree with you. All I can say to that, Joseph, that is real. That is real talk, and God is gonna show us. All I can say, He is His word is true, and it does not come back void.
Yes.
So we have to do our part and start with us and serve, reach out how God has ordered us. Like you're saying, purpose and hope. And I pray that's what this podcast is doing, is part of the reason why I started it. I want people to start wanting to live again, to have some hope, to know that life is precious, to know that we ain't guaranteed tomorrow. You're not. And then just in honor of my son, Joseph, he was 18 when he got murdered. He was gunned down the front door of my house with my youngest daughter at the time. She had just turned 16, was home. And bullets came through the house, and I was just grateful it didn't get her, because, bullets don't have names on them. But God, so I'm with you. I'm walking this fight for you. I love my hometown, Chicago. I'm fighting with y'all too, and I'm fighting here. My son was murdered here in Arizona where I live. And people are like, what? Because they knew what my son was about. I'm not gonna lie. He was on them streets in Chicago, Joseph. He spent his high school with his father. His father had him, and in the beginning, I blamed him. What hold did you have on him? What were you doing as a parent? But forgiveness came, and we actually haven't had this conversation, sadly. We haven't. We really don't talk. But we do. We have to watch our kids. We have to teach our kids, instill in our kids. And we ain't their friend. And we can't be, they need their privacy or they need this. And that is a segment I am going to talk about, Joseph. I just want to thank you for sparking that in me. We do have to be better parents out here. We do have to be better parents out here. And stop leaving it to the grandparents. Stop leaving it to the teachers. Stop leaving it to the streets. We must step up as parents when we decide to have these children and keep them. Be responsible for them, truly. But I appreciate you with all my heart. And I just thank you. As I tell all my guests, your time is precious. I don't take it meal from no one because we don't get it back. And I appreciate you for being here. Now tell the people how they can find you, how they can hear your music, so we can support.
Appreciate it, man. Again, I'm working on a new project and really looking to put it out there very, very soon. Right now, it's like more than music. It's like my daily walk and living has been my music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So see the music and the movement as far as like what I do day to day. And so, but the music is just now coming afterwards, if you could understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, so, Instagram, Justus, Justus, that's my name, and Justus, Justus, the number 4, my people. That's my Instagram, Joseph Saunders, Facebook. And again, Joseph Saunders on TikTok, but I got some good music, quality coming out with some live musicianships. Yeah. So you'll hear about it.
Oh, I will. Please keep me posted, and I'm watching. Trust me, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my goodness. Yes, but thank you. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk some more. We're gonna talk some more. And I gotta come home and visit. I haven't been there this year. I need to come home and visit. For real. Like I said, my oldest daughter still stays there. But I thank you and I appreciate you. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing what you do. And God got you, and He knows your heart's desires. Stay focused on Him. Keep your eyes on that prize, because it's gonna happen.
Thank you. And let me tell you this. Yes. Again, I think you asked me if I could give a definition of resilience.
Yes. And yes, please.
I will put your picture there. Resilience is you. But no, if I had to give a definition, resilient to me is going hard no matter what.
There we go.
No matter the obstacles, no matter the pitfalls, stops, like you just keep going hard no matter what. Can nothing stop you but
Yes.
you. To me, that's what resilience is. Ain't no
Hey,
stopping you. Like if God
ain't
be
no
for me, if God
stopping.
be for me, who can be against you?
Amen.
Yeah. So
Thank
but
you.
you are that, because I haven't had to I've lost a lot of people, Dawn. I've lost a lot
Yeah,
of people close to me, but
yeah,
never like blood relation. You know, it's never been like that. I've lost plenty of people that I've loved dearly, but never to the point of what you lost.
yeah.
Um, you are resilient.
Thank you.
You the resilient one. You are the definition of resilience. So as you encourage me, I just want to encourage you, you know, because
Wow. I appreciate that.
yeah, you're a warrior. You're a
I
warrior out here,
appreciate
Dom.
that.
You
Ouch.
know, you're a warrior out here. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you very much. That mean a lot. That mean a lot because I have a very small circle. I mean, like on one hand, Joseph. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that sincerely. We gonna talk offline. We're gonna talk some more. Because I'm gonna have you back.
Indeed. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna have you
Indeed.
back, and we're gonna hear a little bit. I want. I'm speaking it into existence. You're gonna give us a little taste of justice, King Justice.
Yeah. Hey,
I thank
anytime.
you. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know.
Most definitely.
Anytime.
My resilience family, guys, I hope this sparks some inspiration in you. I hope it just makes you go grab your kids and love them, and just be better parents, y'all. Let's be better role models out here, for all the youth. And I just thank you, my resilience family, for listening, for tuning in. Those that are listening now, those that are listening later, guys, you can catch me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. The videos are up on YouTube. Go tune in, comment, and let me know. Send your prayer requests. I am here. I'm always on my knees, guys. And that's for real. That's for real. But I just thank you. I thank you and I love y'all. So as always, stay strong, y'all. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. And always, always, my family, stay resilient because God got you. God got you.